one I would put I would put on my playlist,
Yeah,
my personal playlist. Yeah,
yeah. Your
yeah,
personal one. Ooh,
yeah,
all right. Like if you showed me that playlist, you would have to kill me or something like that. Like,
yeah. You're never
yeah,
gonna see it.
yeah. I'm never. All right, all right. Relax, relax. You're never gonna see it.
It's got to be totally erased if I die.
Over my dead body. All right, that
Oh
could be
yeah.
that could
Okay.
be arranged.
Welcome back to Into the Music. I'm Chris. This is Greg. Say hello, Greg.
Hello.
Hey.
How's everyone out there?
So what do you got, man?
So I've got so here's the thing, right? So just the other day, we re- we reacted to our first Coldplay song, and that was High
Yeah.
Speed.
Right.
And
Right.
nice, got some nice feedback,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the comments that we got back, but also, hey, check out this song, check out that song. And I think the one that was requested by a few was Rush of Blood to the Head.
Yeah.
And that was really interesting because that's actually really my favorite Coldplay song. That's actually
Yeah.
really what got me into Coldplay.
Uh-huh.
There was about 10 years ago, yeah, and I was on a trip, business trip, in a
Mm-hmm.
hotel in Philadelphia, and
Yeah.
I turned on 6 Feet Under because that's really not
Okay.
that I was really watching the show, but I just turned the TV on to see what's on, and that show kind of came on, and I was like, all right. And immediately, as that show, like as it this
Uh-huh.
the theme song for that, I think it had a few different theme songs during its duration, the show. That season had this song as the
So I,
opening
I
theme. And again, it was one of those find the pen, find the paper, and write down,
yeah, right.
and that was it. And from there, I kind of, really discovered parachutes, high speed. So for that
Yeah.
song to be requested, so all that said,
Oh, that was a request. Okay. I didn't know that.
yeah, so that's the thing. So, but that was actually one of the songs I was going to have you listen to, and
Okay.
so I'm like, hey, no better time than now to have you listen to this. So,
Yeah.
on the heels of that reaction, so
Yeah.
again, the song is "A Rush of Blood to the Head" by Coldplay,
Right.
and go check it out and let me know what you think.
You said I'm gonna buy this place and burn it down. I'm gonna put it 6 feet underground. You said I'm gonna buy this place and watch it fall. Stand here beside me, baby, in the crumbling walls. Oh, I'm gonna buy this place and start a fire. Stand here until I fill all your heart's desires.
This is very different than the other Coldplay songs I've heard. Um, haven't heard too many, but this is a point of departure, I guess, for them. To me. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
He said I'm gonna buy this place and burn it down. I'm gonna put it 6 feet underground. He said I'm gonna buy this place and watch it fall. Stand here beside me, baby, in the crumbling walls. Oh, I'm gonna buy this place and start a fire. Stand here until I fill all your heart's desires. Because I'm gonna buy this place and see it burn. And do back the things it did to you in return. Said I'm
I like how that bass comes in. Gives it some gravitas. To go with the words.
Said I'm gonna buy a gun and start a war. If you can tell me something worth fighting for. Oh, and I'm gonna buy this place is what I say. Blame it upon a rush of blood to the head. Place and see it go. Stand here beside me, baby, watch the orange glow. Some will laugh, but some just sit and cry. But you just sit down there and you wonder why. So I'm gonna buy a gun and start a war. If you can tell me something worth fighting for, and I'm gonna buy this place is what I said. Blame it upon a rush of blood to the head, or to the head. Honey, all the movements you started to make see me crumble, fall on my face. And I know the mistakes that I made. See it all disappear without trace. And because I beckon you on, they say stars need to go on. So need to go on. So need to go on. So meet me by the bridge, or meet me by the lake. When am I gonna see that pretty face again? Or meet me on the road, or meet me where I say, blame it all upon the rush of blood to the head.
Okay, I'm really starting to become a Coldplay fan. Many years, I guess, after I should have.
Hey, look at you. You're back.
So okay, so I heard that other one recently that we did the reaction. I did the reaction to, and then that was very different than this one. So
Yeah.
I had misjudged this band. I thought it was. I based I based my judgment on just a couple of songs um, that I used to hear constantly on a job I had. So you know that could get you to really hate a song, hearing it over and over every day. Um, so I only heard those two songs of theirs, and but when I was listening to this, it had its own whole feel to it.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to see the breadth of what they can do, which I didn't before.
Yeah.
I thought I was under the impression that they were more leaning towards pop in maybe everything they did, but that was real. I really prejudged that because I just based it on two songs.
Yeah.
But I really like this. The the piano and guitar coming in the beginning,
Yeah.
and so it sounds like in the lyrics. I guess this guy's kind of got an axe to grind, huh? I don't
He's
know the origin of the
yeah, he's got an
band.
axe to grind, and from what I've kind of looked into a bit, some people think that it's a romance gone bad. And I could see
Yeah.
if you look at some of the lyrics, how it could be. It probably is, because there's something I think towards the end that I want to get into. But
Okay.
um, you know, you could you could look at this where someone who has been felt feels that they have been wronged,
Yeah.
you know, and they want some revenge.
Yeah.
They are not handling a particular situation problem the right way.
Right.
It might have been a rejection.
Hmm.
It might have been something didn't go that person's way, and this guy is not handling it right. He's going to burn the whole place down, put it
Yeah,
6 feet
he does say that,
underground,
doesn't he?
put it
Yes.
6 feet underground. He said, "I'm going to buy this place and watch it fall." Um, and stand beside me, baby, in the crumbling walls. That first line, it probably is a romance gone bad, or where probably the person, because it sounds like she's actually the one who's speaking, because she's
Hmm.
saying he said, you know,
Right.
and he said, "I'm gonna stand here beside me, baby, in the crumbling walls." So it could be where she's the one leaving the relationship, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, everything that we built up, it could be the apartment that they were in, the house they were in, or just everything. It could be pictures, it could be just memories. Just, she could be like, hope we're friends." And he's like, "Screw that, not, you're leaving me, boom, we're done, and I'm just gonna burn it all down."
And also, I'm taking you with me when I go.
Well, I got then at the end, it gets to me a little chilling, because in the outro, where he then sings, "So meet me by the bridge, oh, meet me by the lane, when am I going to see that pretty face again?" So where she was talking in the beginning of the song, and now I'm wondering if that's him, like, yeah, meet me here. Like, there's plenty of songs that you and I know where, the person singing the song is talking about how they brought someone on a trip somewhere or somewhere. So this could be completely like, not anything, but it's just a very dark song. There's vengeance,
Hmm.
revenge. There's, again, dysfunctional sort of not thinking right. And when he says in that part where he goes, "Honey, all the movements you're starting to make see me crumble and fall on my face. And I know the mistakes that I made, see it all disappear without trace." And
Hmm.
and they call as they beckon you on. They say, "Start as you mean to go on. Start as you mean to go on." And that, when the honey is when it just takes off.
Hmm.
It just takes off. And I love that guitar. Jan, jan. It's just like just a repeated strumming of that, you know, and it's almost like stretching out. Like I just like picture just just the guitar chords, whatever, just being pulled like taffy, and just stretching, as it just soars.
That's just an interesting comparison.
That just struck me, the first time in that hotel, that I was talking about in the, before I sent you on, because, usually I kind of save a lot of that sort of speak, for this part when you and I talk, but, I was kind of setting you up for, you know, um, why I really wanted you to listen to the song. So I kind of threw you a
Yeah.
curveball there, but yeah, that's what I remember that first time in that hotel. And
Mhm.
it still remains to this day my favorite Coldplay song. And
Okay.
that's saying a lot because that got me onto the path of Coldplay. And
Right.
while I don't know if I could say I'm the greatest Coldplay fan, definitely made me, dig into them, and, into, listening to at least their first four albums or so. And
When
then
is this?
I
When is this from?
this was from the album of the same name. And this was their second. So this was their second album that I think they recorded back in 2002. So Parachutes was their first album, and then this was their second one.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's the title track. And yeah, it just and I the next two albums were pretty good. I really enjoyed them, and then I felt like they kind of went, a little bit more popish.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe that's what I heard from, and then
maybe, yeah, that's probably
made
what,
my
yeah,
judgment based
yeah.
on that. Yeah.
But not hating on that. A lot of bands have gone that way. But they're still a good band. They're still,
Mhm.
even the stuff that they're putting out, from some of the stuff that I hear, it's still a good sound. I'll listen to any Coldplay,
Yeah.
and enjoy it. But this particular stuff back then, it's my most favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. This was a good selection.
Yeah.
This one, I would put, I would put on my playlist,
Yeah.
my personal playlist. Yeah.
Yeah. Your personal one. Ooh,
Yeah.
all right. Like if you showed me that playlist, you would have to kill me or something like that. Like,
Yeah. You're never
yeah.
gonna see it.
Yeah, I'm never. All right. All right. Relax. Relax. You're never gonna see it.
It's got to be totally erased if I die.
Over my dead body. All right. That
Well,
could be
yeah.
that could
Okay.
be arranged. All right. Cool. So and folks out there, you definitely helped steer us in this direction. So with that suggestion. So please, any more Coldplay you want us to listen to, put in the comments. And Chris, this is great. See you next
Bye,
time.
man.
And everyone out there, thanks again for joining. And please like and subscribe, and see you on the next episode of Into the Music.